Oh boy. See, now what you can do... Wow. That was loud. Hey everyone, it's been a full day since I've been on this Minecraft world. Like I said, this experience has just kind of drained me. I pretty much got, I don't know if this is the worst nether portal spawn ever, but it's probably up there because, you know, the nether portal is just so high up above the ground, on a little spit of soul sand and soul soil, which is easily destroyed by these guys. And what makes it worse is that, you know, being in the Soul Sand Valley, traveling through the Soul Sand Valley is so difficult because the soul... Is there any loot? Doesn't look like there's any loot. The soul... Oh, that's from a skeleton earlier. The soul sand just slows you down so much, so it's like just traveling through this biome is so difficult. I mean, I'm bunny hopping, as you can... Well, not bunny hopping, but I'm trying to hop. It's just so slow. So a later project I wanted to make pretty soon is going to be pathways and trails to out of this biome, basically. But to update you guys on what I've done last time, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the sort of defensive structure around the portal. It's almost kind of looks like well, it doesn't really look like a cage, but it kind of does. Who knows? And then using just a bunch of stone bricks, just built downward to build this tower. What I'm going to do now is actually... I've decided that I'm going to make this entire structure my sort of nether base. I had an idea to build a separate house or base or whatever somewhere along this cliff. I'm like, I'd just be wasting a bunch of space in here. I feel like it would just make more sense to use it all. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to work on this structure a bit off camera, and I'll show you guys how that turns out afterwards, and I'll probably do the interior decorating with you guys. And at a later date I'm going to have to replace the stone brick. Well, not all of it, but replace good portions of it with like andesite, stone, cracked stone brick, just to make it look more interesting, so it's not just this perfectly clean stone brick structure in the middle of what's basically hell. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Stay tuned. Ow. Alrighty, so I worked on the bottom of this tower a little bit. I expanded the available floor space, and I think it looks decent. It gives it a nice, like, sturdy bottom to it, if that makes sense. It is wider at the bottom than it is at the top. Looking at the top now, it does look a little plain, actually. I don't know what I could do about that. I don't know. I'll think about that. It looks decent. I just think it could look better. Who knows? But I can work on that later. I just want to do the interior stuff with you guys. Moving over here very slowly. This chest is just temporary. Needed a little bit of room for... I need a little bit of room in my inventory. So here's what the inside looks like, and you know, it's it's almost castle-like. Obviously we're using stone brick, so it's pretty much looks like a castle or a mini fortress. That I need to fix. Place like something underneath so that it's not just a black stripe at the very top. I will add like a couple more floors to this, just that it looks more. Just that, well, one, if I slip off the ladder, I don't just fall to my death, and two, I can use it for extra storage, because especially, I mean, in the Nether, especially when it comes to Netherrack you just mine so quickly, especially with an enchanted pickaxe. So I'm going to need a lot of space to store that the Netherrack, which, I mean, I could just leave on the ground, but you can use Netherrack to make nether bricks from, and so I like to keep that because I do like nether bricks. But without further ado, let's see. Gonna need to find a place to put the furnace down. I don't have a crafting table yet here. These barrels and these chests. I want to use some stone as a, because obviously if we place it down on the slab, it's just going to float. So I'm going to, wherever I place stuff, I'm going to replace it with stone, just plain old stone. Just replace it with plain old stone so that it's not just floating in the air. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the crafting table right here, as well as the furnaces. Maybe do that? I'm not sure. Take all this back. Place stone down there. There we go. I was going to make this like a... Well, yeah, that can be a little... That guy is being loud. Where are you? There you are. Time to die. You're just making way too many noises. That can be like a little table. I could make it up higher, but... Not another one. Could make it a little higher. We'll see. Do you have some barrels I want to place down? Maybe like that. I do have some lanterns. That's one thing I want to do. I want to have lanterns hanging from the ceiling. Not way up there, but wherever I place the next floor. So, what I'm planning on doing is making this part. Do I have any? I don't have any soul sand. Make Netherwort farm along this edge of the structure down here. Unless... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hang on, let me go get some soul sand. I have a bunch on the overworld. So I'm sure what many of you are wondering is, where's the bed? Where am I going to place a bed for respawning here? Well, the thing is, the bed doesn't work in the Nether. It's an intentional design where if you place a bed down here and try to sleep in it, it explodes. I mean, that's literally what it said when you died to a bed explosion is, X player was killed by intentional game design. It's funny, but it does mean you can't sleep in the Nether. There is a way to respawn, and that's using crying obsidian to make a respawn anchor here, which I could actually showcase in the next episode. But I think for right now, this is just for next episode or a later episode. We'll see. Oh, wait. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, that's just how it's going to be. Do that so the mobs can't spawn there, but everything's just getting all jittery. Oh, I can actually sit there. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that could do. That can kind of work. I kind of like that for now. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, that's really all I need. Some just furnaces for smelting or cooking. Crafting tables, storage. That's for decoration. Got a couple Netherwort farms started. Well, I don't have Netherwort obviously, but that's just for when I do get it. I feel like I could put... Oh, when I make it a respawn anchor, I can place it right here. That actually would make a lot of sense. I am getting a lot of gas tears from this adventure, which is good. Oh, that's what I can do is I can put a brewing stand somewhere here. Eventually. Oh, that's what I thought about doing, is like punching out windows here and there at this level too. Yeah, I can do. Maybe a little taller. Get back here. There we go. I guess that's how it... Yeah, that's okay. Not hitting him. Going back inside. Yep. But, you know, this... I could always change this later. Can't really put a window anywhere else because that just goes straight to the mountain behind me. You know what I should work on next is the next floor above me, which will be mostly storage. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Alrighty, well, here is pretty much the... I swear these ghasts are going to be the end of me. They just make so much noise. Pretty much finished most of the interior decorating down here. I mean, there are things I'm still missing, like I'm going to put a brewing stand up there. I want to put a... oh, whoops. I want to put a mushroom in there. Another mushroom, the warped fungi, I think it's called. I want to, you know, get nether warts, start growing them here. Eventually I'll place a respawn anchor here too when I make one of those. I've installed a floor above me, a couple floors above me actually. This one's already got some storage going. This one's just going to remain empty for now. It's mostly just to keep myself from dying if I fall off this ladder. Considering how many times I've died in the nether already, I think it's good to take every precaution. Just a little bit of storage, some necessary materials here, and oh, and this I'll place like loot that I gained from the nether here. Mostly like gold armor from piglins or whatever, but anyway, the last main thing to really do is, well, this isn't really part of Nether Survival. This video is already going to be super long, but rather this is going to be just a small, like, I just tossed my sword, a garden per se. I'm not sure what else to call it. It's just I want to give myself an easier time walking in and out of my nether base, and all this soul sand just makes that even more difficult. So once again, I'm placing down slabs so that mobs don't spawn here, as well as having to replace the block underneath them with netherrack or just anything else in general, because otherwise the soul sand effect still works if you're standing on top of a slab. So yeah, actually let's do that. And need some more slabs. So yeah, I'm going to give myself a sort of small garden area out here, and probably a small perimeter wall. Yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. Alright, 5, it's going to be 6, 7, 9. We can do 9. And here we can make it start to curve inward. Excuse me, like that. And let's do that. Why not? Like I said, eventually I'm going to have to create myself some pathways out of this Soul Sand Valley. Ooh, where? What? Oh! There you are. That's way too low. Already getting a little sick of the nether. Now that's been taken care of. We're going to create a perimeter wall similar to what I did for the Viking Longhouse. Well, look who just entered the nether. I knew this would eventually happen, but I thought it would happen a lot sooner, but whatever. He'll eventually walk back in, I think. I've run into a bit of a problem. I can't do the same wall and fence trick I used on the overworld, because, I mean, I could use the fence. It's just going to burn. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Like that. Good. Let's get this started. Woo! Right in front of me. Now that I look at this like walled off area, doesn't look that great. I mean, now it's all just one color, gray. So I might change this later. I don't know what I'll use I don't know what material I'll use for the walls yet, but who knows. And I did remember I could probably use warped or crimson fungi stems to make a single fence post to go right here so that mobs don't walk in. That could actually work pretty well. But anyway, that should be it for this build. This video will probably be really long. I'll try to cut it down as much as possible. As you can see, this is the main room. I guess it's still unfinished. I don't know. I'm really tired now. This build and just the Nether in general have really taken it out of me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, that should be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. Let me know if you guys like this build or if there's anything you guys think I should change about it. Subscribe for future content. The links to my Instagram and my Twitter are in the description below. And that should do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.